All right, welcome back to the episode of Beer, Bacon, and Rose. As always, I'm Alex. Got Adam, Chris, and Keith alongside me. We're going to jump into our hockey talk right now. At this time of recording this video, so don't hold anything that we say if we're wrong, because it's just you watched it a couple days later. It's Tuesday the 10th at 8:55. At the moment at this time, there's only one team that is officially out of the first round. That'd be Colorado. Give them a nice little hand, sweeping the Preds. The Preds. You know, as the wild card number 2 going up against the number 1 overall seed out of the Western, did not look good. Didn't stand a chance.
They did not look good.
I think in Game 3, the Avalanche went 4 for 5 on their power plays, which is just unreal. Power play for that Avalanche has been strong all series. The first time the Preds have been swept in their playoff history for the 15 times they've made it to the playoffs. It was very quick and short and sweet on that story.
It was
Well, at least they had one close game. They were at Colorado. They lost in overtime 2-1.
Yeah, the other ones were what, like 7-2,
7-2,
7-3,
5-3.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah,
that series, all the series are tied 2-2 except Pittsburgh and New York. Pittsburgh's got a 3-1 lead, taking it back to New York for the Big Apple, which will be tomorrow night's game that I'll be watching.
Sandwich chest is surprised there.
Yeah, go Penguins, go Penguins. The Penguins have completely, the past 2 games have been just
dominant.
On fire, dominant. In Pittsburgh, scored 14 goals over the 2 games. Couple of them in empty netters, however you want to count that. But the Rangers goalie Igor Shesterkin has been absolutely rattled. The stands have been full of Igor chants as the game has gone on. And when it happened in Game 3, there was a bunch of Ranger tweets about, you know, you've pissed off Igor, you've awoken the beast, and go into Game 4. As Adam said, he was watching it at a bar where it went from like 1-1, he looked away and looked back, and it was 5-1, and it was just like unreal. He's rattled. This is his first playoff experience though at 26 years old, so completely can understand that as a goalie. But the fact that he led the regular season in save percentages at like .931 or something like that, it's just kind of shocking to see from like brick wall to
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, Swiss cheese. Where there's more holes than there's cheese, honestly. Like, a couple of goals last night though, where he really couldn't have done anything about because it was just great, you know, redirections or great passes across the seam right there. Yeah, and just right in front of him, he couldn't even. There was no way he could have turned around to get to the next pass, but Pittsburgh's looking pretty good.
Having all of these series tied at 2-2 speaks to the level of entertainment that comes with playoff hockey. This is not the way the NBA is in the first round. It's not the way that sometimes the Major League Baseball come out of the wild card can be. The NFL first rounds can be blowouts like Pittsburgh and Kansas City was this year. This is just this speaks to the way playoff hockey goes. I'm a little the series that I'm looking at. I know Washington. You make a great point. To see Washington as the 8th seed to be hanging with the Florida Panthers, I feel like Washington has some veteran players that speak to the level of understanding how to turn that switch on when the playoff comes. But the St. Louis Blues, and don't get me wrong, they won a Stanley Cup a couple years ago, but to be tied 2-2 with the Minnesota Wild right now is a victory for them. If Minnesota goes on and wins the next 2 matches and it's over, it doesn't surprise me. But maybe St. Louis can make a little bit of a first round upset here that would kind of shock me a little bit. So
yeah, like you said, the veteran switch thing, I think that's one of the things that's really helping Pittsburgh in this series. Playing a very young and more energetic and more just physical Rangers, but Pittsburgh's got Crosby, Malkin, Letang, Gensel, Jeff Carter, all these guys, and
4 playoff, 5 playoff appearances.
Multiple, hell, the big 3 of the Penguins have won 3 Stanley Cups together. Yeah. It's the fact that they've been there before. They're not going to be they go down 2 goals and they just don't seem phased. It's not that they're out of the loop. They're just I've been here before. I've been in more situations.
They showed a close up of Malkin after the announcers had been ragging him on him all night about he hadn't played to the level he was supposed to.
He hasn't. Chris has watched games with me, and Chris would say there's been a couple times where I just go, "Damn it, Malkin!"
But he just serious. He just looks so unfazed by it.
Yeah, he doesn't get rattled, doesn't get.
He's he may be thinking to himself, and he understands, hey, I might not be performing to what I need to be, but he's not letting that emotion show.
Yeah. So with what we've seen so far in the first round, if you were just going to put together a matchup that you really want to see in the second round, do you have a specific two you really would be excited to see face each other in the second round with the way things are? Obviously, you can't go Nashville because they're freaking out.
Yeah. Penguins, Hurricanes. I feel like would be.
I would like to see the Penguins, Hurricanes. That's a cool series there because Carolina having the home ice advantage. They won the first 2 games. Goes to Boston, and then Boston wins the third 2 games. Like talking about entertainment value. Like imagine you're just winning your home games. That excitement that you bring to the crowd. I would love to see the Penguins, Hurricanes. The top of the Eastern with Florida, Washington, Toronto, and Tampa. I don't really know how any of those matchups are going to go.
I feel like
because Washington, in my opinion,
I would like to see.
I don't think their seeding meets the talent, like you said. 2 Florida teams would be really cool.
I would like to see Panthers and Tampa Bay make it into the next round. I feel like because at that point it's home ice.
Yeah.
The entire state of Florida is going to be in it,
Yeah.
So if you're a hockey fan in Florida and you pull for either one of them, it's going to be it's going to be sold out, but B, it's going to be.
You have Tampa. You have Tampa.
All the retired Northerners that are living in
Florida. So you're gonna have Tampa, Tampa Bay, which is on the Gulf side, halfway down. Then Florida, which is down there, in the Miami area. So couple hours,
3 hours apart.
Yeah, you're gonna be talking about playoff hockey matchups where they're just they're taking the bus.
Yeah.
Instead of having to fly,
jump on the Greyhound.
Yeah. 50-50 crowds where Pittsburgh and New York. You got a couple hours there, but it's mostly all Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And when we go to Madison Square, it is mostly blue out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you got the matchups where, and especially if you see Carolina and Pittsburgh and Raleigh, it's going to be nothing but red, and you'll see the random yellow towel out there. But with the 2 Florida teams, like you're saying, it's 3 hours apart. That would be.
It brings a whole new dynamic to it.
That would be fun hockey to watch.
I think Minnesota would be cool to see them move forward. It's been a minute for them. It's been a minute for the Rangers, but fuck them. But I do think from what we've seen right now, I think it's Colorado's playoff. You got to take this from Colorado.
This is why I went with Colorado in our last.
This is their Stanley Cup to lose.
Yeah, I think the Minnesota and Colorado matchup will be 2 heavy hitters going at each other. I would love to see you're getting to the Florida moment, all of Canada, right? I want to see Calgary and Edmonton get into the second round.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Have somebody have a chance from Canada.
So
this is your sport. Be better at it.
We've made a point about most of the videos. It's been decades since a Canadian team has lifted the cup. It'd be cool to see a Dallas-LA matchup though.
Two really not.
They haven't been predominant lately.
They're not super popular teams either, so that'd be pretty cool.
All the Cowboy fans be going to Dallas. They're like, well, somebody in the city's winning now.
Hey, Mavs still.
The Cowboys can't do it.
Mavs are in the playoffs. Yeah.
Mavs is tied 2-2 in the playoffs right now.
Jerry Jones would be trying to figure out how to buy Dallas. The hockey team being like, all right,
somebody
don't tempt him.
Yeah.
But just like you said, I feel like Calgary, Edmonton, that would be a good matchup. Like you're saying, to get Canada to the semifinals in one way, shape, or form, to give them a shot against Colorado.
Their dream right now is to have Toronto win the East, and then Edmonton or Calgary just win the West. And then I'm like, okay, it is guaranteed to come back north of the border.
Somebody. How sad would it really be if Tampa Bay, Dallas, and LA all freaking win in the first round? All 3 of the Canada teams get knocked out in the first round.
It'd be sad for Canada. It wouldn't be.
Yeah. It'd be sad for Canada.
At this point, I'm actually pulling for a Canada team to make it deep. I'm just somebody.
With the Montreal Cinderella story that we had.
Yeah. So
from last 2 weeks ago, whenever we did our NHL video, I called Edmonton all the way. I don't think it's going to happen anymore. Colorado in a couple games, but that's not.
Edmonton LA series is not that bad. It's just the fact they have to go to Colorado.
Outside of that, I still like Edmonton. Yeah. If Edmonton was on the East, having to not go through Colorado, I would like to see them, like you're saying, give Canada a shot at taking the Stanley Cup back north. But like I said, personally, I want to see both Florida teams move on. Like both Canada teams would be fine. That would be a good matchup.
Yeah.
And then Carolina and Pittsburgh, I feel like would be a really good matchup.
Yeah. I'll be tempted to go to Raleigh.
I'm
and watch some games.
Yeah. So, all right. Any last thoughts? Sweet. Well, let us know in the comments who you would like to see face in the second round, or any thoughts on what you've seen so far in the NHL first round of the playoffs. And as always, we appreciate the support. Subscribing. It's free to you. Helps out the channel a lot. We want to grow our family. And as always, we'll see you next time.